Yeah, this is Joe Girardi. Yeah, absolutely. It's just should be looking at the next pitch. And again, I didn't want to just continually say the same thing, but that ball looks like it was off the outside plate too.
Well, Sherwater had said, "All right, I heard you," and then Joe kept talking, and he threw him out. This could be two. Pirela to Gregorius over to first, inning-ending double play. And CeCe still barking at Dan Bellino. And Chase Headley intercepts Sabathia and leads him to the dugout. Now I think he might have gotten ejected. And Joe Girardi is kicking dirt, and he gets ejected as well. And CeCe's joining in the fray. All right, will this go on a while? We'll tell you how it turns out. Stick around. Yankees lead 5-2. A-Rod's going, and he'll steal second. Happened in the previous series. You don't hold him on. He doesn't run well, but he's a smart base runner and has another gear that he saves. So there's a stolen base. Now Girardi arguing with Iasonia. The 0-2. Strike three. Can down looking.
This might be talking about the pitch, the two-strike pitch, because that one right there looked pretty good to me. I don't think Brian would argue about that. It might have been a pitch earlier in the bat when Alex Rodriguez stole the base. It looked like Joe Girardi and some members of the bench were having little comments for Dan Iasonia.
Well, you can't argue balls and strikes, and Joe's probably going to say, "How do you know what I was going to ask?" And now Joe's going to put on a show.
You could see that he was talking about the high fastball to Brian McCann for strike two. The pitch that Alex Rodriguez stole on him.
So Girardi has been tossed.
Rothschild just got thrown out of the game. Had a few words for the home plate umpire, Scott Barry.
You know what? I had a feeling somebody was going to go. And here comes Joe Girardi. And you know what? Joe might be going too. You can't argue balls and strikes. He's getting a little heated. Finger pointing started. Did he just throw him out?
I think that's his throw out wave right there. It's not much. And Girardi's going to get his money's worth. Here we go. Don't bump him.
And bumping means suspension. Well, Rothschild's gone. Pitching coach. Now the manager follows. Here comes Rothschild. Yep, he's gone. And here goes Joe Girardi. Ejection number 2. Meanwhile, home plate gets covered up. Right out of the Billy Martin playbook.
So they figure, let's just bring the infield in.
I think that's the reason why it's in, Michael. Wait a minute. Oh, here we go.
And he is thrown out.
And Joe is gesturing that ball was on the ground.
There always seems to be fun when Laz Diaz is involved.
And you know what, Michael? That pitch was a ball, definitely, as we saw the replay. And Joe Girardi knows his team has not been hitting with runners in scoring position, so he wants every edge he can get for his team when they're hitting. He wants the count to be 2-0 instead of 1-1.
Boy, is Joe fired up right now.
Yeah, you know what? And we've seen managers do this in the past to fire their team up and show them how much it means to the manager to win ball games. And he got his money's worth, I'll say that.
That is about as angry as I've ever seen Joe Girardi. And he's had some good umpire matchups, but that one was extended and his veins were bulging in his neck. He was very, very ticked off. Let's see why.
Let's take a look at the pitch again. No way, folks.
Well, this is the first time we've seen something like this since Alex Rodriguez returned, and I think we can say with some certainty what the intent was after Dempster hit him on the 3-0 pitch. Joe Girardi livid. Ryan Dempster did not get tossed out of the game. Warnings were issued to both sides by Brian O'Nora. So Girardi's gone. A-Rod down at first base. Dempster stays. What'd you think, guys?
It was intentional as it gets.
Yeah.
First pitch is behind him. Okay, I'm sending a message. I don't like what you stand for. And then he throws two more inside, and then the 3-0 pitch, he throws one, you know, not up at his head, hit him in the elbow guard, and then in the ribs.
Popped up. Foul ball. Back is Santos. He is just out of room. And the count 0-2. And a bad break for a Tigers team 4 games under 500 as that ball just kept drifting. And evidently Joe Girardi has just been ejected.
I don't know what happened.
Now he has. Girardi slams his hat to the ground. Said something about "you made a mistake" to Bob Davidson, who has been suspended this year for a game for a run-in he had with Charlie Manuel earlier in the year. And so whatever happened on that foul ball that came very close to where Girardi was standing past the on-deck circle, we'll have to try and maybe get Ken Rosenthal on what happened. But somebody was ejected. It wasn't Girardi. That's Kevin Long, the hitting coach. Then Girardi came out and Girardi got ejected.
You know what Kevin Long may have been arguing about, that first pitch to Curtis Granderson.
0-2.
There's that low strike Joe Girardi's not going to be happy about. And there he goes.
And Joe might let off some steam here. Strike 3, Jeter down looking. He does not like that call.
You're going to look at Varitek setting up inside. You see a great frame job by Varitek. Almost caught the ball in the heel of his glove and held that glove right there.
Now Girardi just got thrown out. He came in to support Jeter, and Jerry Meals threw him out. Now Girardi's going to get his money's worth. Girardi's also trying to swerve by it. Jeter goes. Pitches high. Throw to third. He's out. That's a bad play by Jeter, because there's no way that you get thrown out at third base to make the first out. Jeter saying that he was safe, and he's arguing with Marty Foster. You never see Jeter argue like that. And he knows that when you commit a mistake like that, getting thrown out at third base for the first out, it's just a cardinal sin. And so Joe Girardi's getting the lay of the land from Jeter and seeing what he's complaining about. And we'll go out and talk with Foster right now.
Almost see Jeter mouthing the words, "He didn't tag me," because the throw, as you see here, beats Jeter to the bag.
He's right.
And a little okey-doke slide from Jeter. Here comes my hand, take it away. Go in with the other one. And this is Jeter's complaint. Little trick slide. Pull it back, get it back in.
And now Girardi just got tossed. And Jeter was right, he was safe. Now, sometimes umpires just give you the out call if the throw beats you by a lot, and it certainly did.
See Jeter, no tag. And Joe Girardi really protecting the captain of the Yankees right here. Girardi got out there in a hurry.
You can see Marty Foster did not like the finger in his face.